Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this October the 13th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Friday out there so far. Hope everybody has a great Friday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about your forecast for Saturday and Sunday. Might as well say your weekend forecast. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, take a look at the watches, warning, and advisory map for your location across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center overview and also the storm reports that came in this afternoon, the fire weather reports, outlook as well. And also, we're going to take a look at the National Hurricane Center tropical weather page at the end of this broadcast. So stick around to the entire video and do not miss a beat of this forecast. So let's go ahead and get the show on the road here first. Let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. I can't get it out. But anyway, if you're a new viewer and you have not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button today and you're in. You get my forecast twice per day unless something comes up. But anyway, let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, as you can see here, we got some showers up here in southeast Canada. Back down toward New Brunswick, also in the new portion of Maine, also down toward New Hampshire, also in Vermont, also over toward Newfoundland as well. Alright, we got showers and storms up here around northern Michigan, and also in the northern Wisconsin, also over here in South Dakota, back through portion of Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, also down into Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, all the way up to Pennsylvania, all the way over toward Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, all the way down into the Carolinas as well, and also in the coastal water region as well, down toward the Bahamas, central and southern Florida, including the Florida Keys, and all the way down into the Gulf of Mexico, all the way back into northern Mexico as well, and also southern Texas there also. Alright, we got some shower activity up here in portions of Canada, southwestern Canada, also down in the portion of Idaho, and also in the Washington, Oregon State, down in northern California, also the coastal waters there as well. We got some mixed precipitation up here around Seattle, Washington, up toward the Vancouver, Canada region as well. Otherwise, high pressure is in charge of areas weather, extending from the portion of the southeastern Canada through southern Canada, portion of the southwestern areas. Also through portion of Wisconsin, Minnesota, through the Dakotas, also back to Montana, Idaho, down to California, Gulf of California, northwestern Mexico, central Mexico, through Texas, back over toward northern Florida, Georgia, all the way back into Missouri, also in the portion of Kansas, Nebraska, and also over toward Wyoming as well. We got a little bit of mixed precipitation also, what I see also in portion of Montana. All this activity should be occurring on your Saturday. Alright, now let's move on to your Sunday forecast. As you can see, we got some showers up here around New Brunswick area of Canada. Also, we got some showers that extending also toward Rhode Island, down toward Delaware, Maryland, D.C., back into West Virginia, to western North Carolina, eastern Tennessee, portions of Kentucky as well. Also over here in portions of the Great Lakes region as well, and also down in the Ohio as well, over here in New York State. Also in the Indiana, Illinois region, northern Wisconsin, northern Michigan. Over here in portion of Idaho, back into southern Canada, around Vancouver. Also some shower activity around Seattle, also in the coastal waters, and also in the northwestern Oregon as well. And also some shower and thunderstorm activity over southern Florida as a front clears your area and move into the Bahamas. Alright, elsewhere, dry conditions expected from South Canada, southwestern Canada, southern and southwestern, southeastern Canada, and southwestern Canada as well. Also dry conditions expected over Maine, back to portion of New York State, portion of Pennsylvania, Ohio, all the way over to Virginia, to the Carolinas, much of Florida, all the way over here in the northern central Mexico, the Gulf of California region, also back into Oregon and Washington State, Montana through the Dakotas as well, and surrounding areas. This is all for your Sunday. Notation. That way you get a chance to see where the rain is falling. We have some shower activity over here around Vancouver, also through just near Seattle, Washington, western Washington, toward Portland, Oregon. Also down toward just north of San Francisco as well in northern California. Alright, we got more scattered showers over here in portions of the Dakotas, North and South Dakota, a little bit in Nebraska. More widespread showers over here just east of Minneapolis, Minnesota, through northern Wisconsin, down toward Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Also in the Chicago, Illinois, just east of you guys, toward Indianapolis, Indiana. Also down in the portion of just northeast of Memphis. Also got a skinny little line of shower moving towards St. Louis, Missouri. You may get in on some shower activity. Got some shower moving in, and storm moving through Iowa as well. All right. Also, we got some showers also moving toward the Buffalo region as well, and also toward scatter activity, a portion near Knoxville, Tennessee, down toward Atlanta, Georgia, through Columbia, South Carolina, toward Charlotte, North Carolina as well. Also in the coastal waters, just north of Jacksonville, Florida. All right, with some scattered activity over northeastern Mexico, down in southern Texas, just east of Monterrey, Mexico as well. Also, we got some showers and storms in the Gulf of Mexico, back toward just west of Miami. Also southern Florida, and also in the coastal waters region as well. Watches warning advisory map. You're located across the nation. Alright, as you can see, we still got those gale warnings up here from Maine all the way down to eastern North Carolina. Also in the storm warnings, also in the coastal waters areas as well. Alright, we got some coastal flood advisories up here around the Washington, D.C. area, Maryland, and eastern Virginia, northeastern Virginia region. Also along the Carolina coast, down toward the Charleston, South Carolina vicinity. Also down toward the northeastern Florida, southeast Georgia coast as well. Alright, we got some red flag warnings in effect for you guys in Louisiana. Tornado watch also in effect for a couple counties there in Iowa. Them there should be expiring soon. Also, we have wind advisory for portions of southern South Dakota, northeastern Nebraska, central and eastern portions of Kansas as well. Got a couple counties there with a high wind warning. Alright, we got frost advisory for western Oklahoma, northern Texas. Also, we're here in portions of southeast Idaho as well. Freeze warning is also in effect for north Texas, northeastern New Mexico, western Kansas, southwestern Nebraska, eastern Colorado, northwestern Colorado, and central portion of Wyoming as well. Gale warning is also in effect. Small craft advisory also in effect as well from portions of Seattle, Washington down to northern California, and also storm reports in the gale warnings also in the coastal area there as well. Alright, got some gale warnings, coastal small craft advisory around the coastal areas of Alaska. Central Alaska looks good. Hawaii and Chain Island looks good as well. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center overview. Here's some thunderstorm activity. Shower I showed you on the radar in the Gulf of Mexico, South Florida. That's where the general thunderstorm activity is. Same along the eastern South Carolina region, northeast South Carolina. Scattered activity through the Carolinas and Georgia. More widespread showers and storms from portion of Kentucky into Michigan, all the way back into Minnesota, and also in the portion of Iowa as well. That's where that little tornado watch is in effect. Also, we had a marginal and a slight risk area there as well. And there comes showers and storm moving in on portions of Washington State all the way down to northwestern California. Convective outlook, there's pretty much a general thunderstorm. There's that slight risk, marginal risk as well. General thunderstorm, Carolina coastal areas, and also down towards South Florida. Watches, just that little watch there, that should be expiring soon. They may have to issue another watch for western Illinois. We'll have to wait and see. There's a possibility they could issue a watch there as well. Storm report, none came in. Fire weather, no areas of fire weather to discuss, so we're good news there. Alright, let's move on to the Hurricane Center map. This is from the National Hurricane Center. We're going to talk about Sean here in a minute, and then we're going to take a look at that Invest 94L. Alright, if you're tracking Sean at home, this is the 5 p.m. advisory located near latitude 14.9 north, longitude 42.5 west. Moving it to the west-northwest at 10 knots for 12 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure 1,006 millibar, and the maximum sustained wind 35 knots or 40 miles per hour. All right, let's take a look at that Invest 94L. We discussed this in today's video, and for the past several days, this storm is expected to become Tropical Storm Tammy, and it may make a run for the Caribbean Sea later next week. Alright, Eastern Tropical Atlantic, Invest 94L. Alright, a broad area of low pressure located several hundred miles south-southwest of the Cabo Verde Island continues to produce disorganized shower and thunderstorm. Environmental conditions are expected to become more conducive for development by the end of the week. By the end of the weekend, while the disturbance begins to move westward across Central Tropical Atlantic. Additional development is expected there after that, and a tropical depression likely to form during the early to middle portion of next week. and the system as the system moves steadily westward across the central tropical Atlantic. Formation chance through 48 hours right now is 20%. Next 7 days is at 80%. So that's why we're expecting this system to become Tropical Storm Tammy, and it looks to make a run toward the central and southern Caribbean Sea, the Windward Islands as well, and then move into the Caribbean Sea. Now we have some question marks to answer as we get closer. Will the system move this way to the north, or will it continue its track to the west and move to the Caribbean and move into the Gulf of Mexico? Right now we do not have those answers that far out, but I would not be surprised this system may move into the Caribbean Sea and then maybe move across the Dominican Republic, Haiti, and then up like this and then out to sea. So we got to wait and see. That's the forecast. That's my forecast right now. It could change, but we'll keep an eye on it and see what happens. But anyway, also hope you enjoyed the video. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well. Enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing if you have not. And we'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful, wonderful Friday evening, folks. Take care.